just one name in the sport of snowmobiling that means pretty much just one thing. It's Thundercat, and it unashamedly means baddest, most powerful, most horsepower, but more importantly, fastest down the lake. Let's get this straight right out of the gate. The Thundercat is not a practical snowmobile, not by any description we can think of. The sled has a hugely powerful engine. It produces more power than any moderately demented rider could dream of. It can shred snow, even when studded, past 60 per. The Thundercat does not apologize for this unruly behavior. In fact, the T-Cat and its exclusive owners club are bald-faced proud of their grossly outrageous rides. So what does this mean in 2019? Is there enough different with the Thundercat to bring back the faithful for another copy? Or are we facing the reality of a BNG 2019 T-Cat? We are pleased to report Arctic Cat has made some significant modifications and improvements to the T-Cat for model year 2019. And interestingly, many of the changes are designed to enhance and improve the T-Cat's best feature: lake shredding, speedo exploding, top-end speed. Ask any snowmobile speedrun competitor what's the best thing you can do to your sled to get it to run past the C note, and he'll likely tell you, lower your sled's static ride height. Unfortunately, when you drop suspension preload by cutting springs or heating up torsion spring coils, you often end up destroying ride quality. In 2019, Arctic Cat has used dual-rate springs up front and on the torque arm shock to lower the front of the T-Cat without negatively impacting ride quality. These new springs and amazing Fox I-Act electric adjustable shocks work effectively to prevent bottoming. The rear arm shock is an I-Act, and the rear torsion springs are softened as well. This lowering provides a substantial improvement in aerodynamic drag, allowing the Thundercat to punch a smaller hole in the wind. Combine this with a standard issue free-rolling 137 by 1 inch lug camo shredder. All this adds up to improved traction, less rolling resistance, and less aero drag. All of these improvements come home when you're exercising your T-Cat's speedometer. Oh, and we should mention, there's still the most powerful, formidable, turbocharged engine in the industry under the T-Cat's hood. With a claimed 180 horsepower, and many tuners crow that number is way conservative, you're ready for some serious lake honing. All this tweaking sounds so single-minded. It's okay if you ask whether or not there's any trail-friendly improvements for the 2019 T-Cat. After all, you may have to actually ride to your fave lake for a speed run. Yes, my speed-demented friends, there are some very effective improvements on the new Thundercat which will improve the ride quality of this incredibly potent sled. Fox's new I-Act suspension system features QS3 shocks up front and on the rear arm, which can be tweaked through soft, medium, and hard damping settings on the fly by simply toggling a left switchgear mounted control. So effective are these new shocks, you can actually dial up more compression approaching a crater and receive an immediate damping increase, protecting your backside from an impact. Once you try I-Act, you'll become addicted to its quick reaction and effective performance. An area which required improvement, affecting rider comfort and ergonomic function, was Arctic Cat's age-old handlebar switchgear. It had been rumored that NOAA was using the same switches to steer the Ark. In model year 2019, Arctic Cat has fitted most of their sleds with this techie, functional, easy-to-understand series of left-side controls for e-start, reverse, heaters, toggling the digital display, and controlling the I-Act suspension system. The incredibly annoying right side reverse button is finally where it should be on the left side, and the weird kill switch is gone, replaced by one that makes sense. The Thundercat brand is genuinely iconic and among the most easily recognizable monikers in the entire snowmo biz. Cachet associated with Thundercat ownership is substantial. The mere mention you are a Thundercat owner has been known to arouse members of the opposite sex. As a result, you have to ask yourself if you can handle this kind of power, specifically 180 turbocharged and intercooled horses. Frankly, no one really needs this much power. However, Arctic Cat sells every T-Cat they build every single year. You simply cannot generate this kind of powerful aura and respect from your peers, but you can buy it. So don't worry, you'll never wake up to the news that Arctic Cat has introduced an eco-friendly 50 horsepower Thundercat. Your masculinity is safe with a Thundercat between your legs.
If you enjoyed the video that you just saw, like it and then subscribe to our page for more great content from SnowTrax TV.